Hello everyone. So we want to talk about something very, very serious and does affect a lot of people in this country, and that's to do with sick pay. Now, as you know, the Department of Social Welfare, obviously if you're sick, like if you have a flu or something like that, you can take obviously a day off and things like that, and you generally do get paid, the majority of businesses, for your day off. Again, it depends on how many days you get off. But this is to do with sick pay. If you take on the sick or sick pay, like there's a scheme, in other words, like job seekers or things like that you can get to qualify basically. And basically in other words, because I had to deal with a case recently and I brought it obviously to Minister Humphreys, Minister Heather Humphreys, I brought it to her attention. Please God, something to come out of it, something, because again this person is suffering. This person is truly suffering. And it's not right for him to be busting himself working. Trying to make a living. When he's not, he's not well, and he's simply not fit to do it. He's not physically fit to do it, and let's be honest. We can't just put somebody to we can't just work people to their deaths, and that's as simple as that. So obviously I will put in a request first of all to the Department of Social Welfare that he can take sick pay, the sick scheme, whatever scheme it is. I'm not too familiar with all the schemes in the Department of Social Welfare, but obviously there's a scheme for being on the sick, because again he has something very, very wrong with him, that he's really just not fit to work, and it takes again it's very, very hard for him to even get up in the morning, to get the energy to get up in the morning, because again as I was told by the Department of Social Protection, that you basically nearly have to be on your deathbed. You're basically nearly on your last breath before you're put on that scheme, in other words. And I think that's very, very wrong, because we can't be forcing people who are just not fit, who are just not physically fit, to go out and walk, and that's as simple as that. We can't do that. We simply can't do that to people. And it's not fair. It's truly not fair. Again, this man has walked, he's walked since he's 17, and now he's nearly retirement age. He's 58. Again, he's near enough 65. He's near enough. He walked nearly all his life. And they come along and say, people who like him about the state, paid their way in the state. And they come along and say, you have to nearly be on your deathbed. Well, come back to us when you're nearly dead, in other words. That's more or less what was said. That you're not that bad. That's the more what I quote, that not that bad. But thankfully I passed it up to Minister Humphreys. Hopefully she'd do something. I was talking to her about it. She said she'd look into the matter, she'd look into the case. This case has been decided obviously by somebody in the Department of Social Welfare, so hopefully maybe she might we look into that case, and hopefully please God that a better outcome will come for that person. So yeah, but again, this is the thing, we can't be just at this crack when they're nearly dead to be giving them something. Because again, in this country they nearly would tax the dead, to be totally honest with you, because that's cruel. That's simply cruel to people. The level of cruelty in this country by this government is unbelievable to its own citizens. It's unbelievable. But again, generally these people, again, I know some people say there be people frauding the state and things like that, saying they're sick and X, Y, and Z. I understand that, completely understand that. But this man has a doctor's note saying that he's simply not fit and he's not able to do basically nearly anything. So in fairness, he has a doctor's note, he has everything he needs to say, he's just not, and the doctor has reports and things like that saying that, he's not fit to do it, and that's that. But hopefully, please God, a better outcome will come. But his employer thankfully is giving him he's given him days off, giving him at least a month of pay leave, which is very, very generous of him, so we'll take for that. It's given him a month at least. So, but again, he can't, you understand, the employer can't just keep paying for the rest of his life. It's up to the state at the end of the day, especially because this man, as I said, works at 17. And now he's 58. He's worked all his life. He's worked his way all his life. He's paid his way all his life. It's not fair. It truly isn't. But anyway, take care of it. Let me know what you take. But again, we have to get out of this aspect and waiting for people nearly to be dead before we give them something. So yeah, that's all I say. Thank you.